What's up, everybody? I'm Sydney Goodman, and in today's Daily Fix, the Animal Crossing delay, more news from Ubisoft, and we're already talking about E3 2020. Roll the thing. Whew, we made it through another E3. While we continue to sit around and argue over who really won E3 besides Keanu Reeves, here's everything that's still worth talking, obsessing, and maybe crying about. While all of IGN was busy getting something in their eye during the Breath of the Wild sequel announcement, the Animal Crossing New Horizons release date also caused a stir. It was originally meant to be released this year, but has now been pushed back to March 20th, 2020. The gameplay that Nintendo showed off was exactly as clean and pleasant as you'd expect from an Animal Crossing title. And now that the problem of developer crunch is becoming a regular topic of discussion, I'm glad Nintendo is taking some extra time with this one. It's just harder to enjoy the musical stylings of KK Slider if the people who made it happen were miserable the whole time. In other Nintendo news, Banjo and Kazooie of Banjo-Kazooie were revealed as the latest DLC fighters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Once, probably long before you were born, they appeared on the Nintendo 64 before later getting acquired by Microsoft. The Ubisoft E3 conference covered really wide ground, and no, that's not an oblique reference to Rob McElhenney's legendary weight gain on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But if you're wondering why I threw in that reference seemingly out of nowhere, it's because, one, it's always a good time to mention It's Always Sunny, and two, McElhenney is starring in a series about gaming. In Mythic Quest Raven's Banquet, McElhenney plays the lead designer of a massively popular MMO, along with Community's Danny Pudi. The show is being produced in partnership with Ubisoft and will air on Apple TV. We also learn more about The Division 2 and its Season 1 update. The first episode kicks off in July and takes players into the Washington National Zoo, but something tells me there won't be many animals left. But here's to hoping I'm wrong. The Division 2 is currently playable for free until June 16th. Anyway, now that E3 is over, it's time to start waiting and prepping for next year. I am dead serious. E3 prep is an art. The dates for E3 2020 were also announced. Par for the course, it's happening the second week of June in sunny Los Angeles from June 9th to the 11th. Even though we're all still absorbing the mind-blowing amount of information from this year's E3, it's never too soon to start thinking about what will go down next year. That's also a good general life planning tip, by the way. With Xbox poised to release Scarlet, it would be really smart of Sony not to skip out on next year's festivities. They'll want to show off the PlayStation 5 to a receptive, amped audience after all. And since Halo Infinite is launching on Scarlet, definitely look for a deeper dive into that, and maybe, possibly, another glimpse of the Breath of the Wild sequel from Nintendo, or even Metroid Prime 4. Let's start manifesting this now, people. And that's your Daily Fix for June 14th. I'm Sydney Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out when I interviewed the folks who worked on Man of Medan, a new game from Supermassive who put out Until Dawn. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices, subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, IGN.com.